What's going on, everyone? Today I have a PS Vita related video, and what I'm going to be going over with you guys today is the new 1.80, or you guys can call it the 1.80 update that was released earlier today. And this is a particularly fairly large update compared to the last update that Sony released. So yeah, basically what I'm going to be going over in this video is showing you guys the new features that is included in this update, and yeah, basically everything that you get. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So first things first, Sony has now enabled the PS Vita system to be able to play PlayStation 1 format software. So you can, right now you can't, but Sony did say that they'll be rolling out PlayStation 1 Classics in phases in the coming weeks. But in this update, what this update will allow you to do is play PlayStation 1 Classics. So yeah, keep a lookout for PlayStation 1 games in the PlayStation Store in the coming weeks. Next is some new features added to the video application. Let's go ahead and jump in there. So now you get thumbnails next to the video, as you can tell here. Before, it would only show the video title and the current information below the title. But in the 1.80 update, you get a thumbnail next to each video or movie or TV show that you happen to have on your PS Vita system, which is pretty cool. Next thing in the video is when you're playing a video, you now get a fast forward button right here. So when you click that, it'll change it to a 1.0 speed, which, as you can tell, it fast forwards everything to a 1.0 speed. And then when you go and put it back to 1.5, it will put the video back to normal speed, which is pretty cool. And then you can hit these arrows right here to jump through certain chapters within a video. You can jump forward and back through all the chapters. And that's another thing. You get scene search, where you can scroll through and find different chapters in the video that you want to jump to, which is pretty nice. Okay, that's pretty much it of the video application. Next is the ability to add playlists to the music application. So before, you were not able to transfer or add playlists to your PS Vita. But now, what Sony has done is allowed you to add playlists either from your PS3 system or from your computer using iTunes, which you can, yes, you can transfer your iTunes playlists to your PS Vita. So they have some small integration with iTunes, which is pretty cool. As you can tell here, there is 3 added default playlists, which is frequently played, recently played, and recently added, which is pretty nice. So just like when we go in there and it sees all the recently added songs you have on your PS Vita system. And then you have this new button here, which you can click, and it will have all of your current playlists in one folder. But as you can tell here, I don't have any custom playlists on here right now, but it's telling me to go to Content Manager and copy them for my PS3 or PC. Next is the ability to control menus with the PS Vita's hardware buttons. Now this is something I have been waiting for quite a while. So the way you activate this is go into Settings, scroll all the way down to System, and then right here you could see a new option called Control with Buttons on the PS Vita system. So when you check that, as I have it now, you should be able to control basically everything that involves a menu on your PS Vita, but using the directional pad. So I'm going to slide over here. So as you guys can tell, now when using the directional pad, you'll see this little blue hovering thing, which will highlight anything that you have selected. So just like that, you can go and click through all the applications that you want, and then over here you would hit X to open. And then if you want to move between applications in the live area, all you would do is move the directional pad left or right, like so. There you go. Or not the directional pad, the left analog stick, I should say. There you go. So you can move through the options there. And then the way to close an application is you need to hold down the circle button and it will slowly peel it away. Do that again, and there you go. So I'll go ahead and jump back into settings and show you that you can do the same thing in a menu. So here you go. You can select things in a menu, even the little options as the question mark and the checkbox. So you can both do that now with the hardware buttons. So I'm going to, let's say, scroll down, let's go to network, there you go. You can select whatever you want. You go to Wi-Fi, go back with the circle button, and there you go. So it's pretty cool. And the PlayStation button is still the default button that you would exit out of an application, or actually put it into multitasking. So instead, hold that down, and there you go. And you still can be using the touchscreen to navigate through menus, even though you have the hardware button option checked. So you can do both simultaneously, which is pretty nice. Next is a feature in group messaging. I'm going to have to check if any of my contacts are in there, because I do not want any of my friends to be shown. Okay, 1 minute while it loads and I can get up here. Okay, so when you're in a composing window, when you're in a chat window, actually I should say, when you're chatting with a friend, it doesn't look too different, but you now have an option in the camera icon here. So when you go to add a photo, you now get this option to take a photo rather than just select an image. So when you hit take a photo, it will immediately bring up the camera application and will allow you to take a photo. So I'm going to take a photo of the floor. There you go. So when it does that, it'll ask me if I want to use the image, and if you do, you hit yes, and of course if you don't, you hit no, and it'll have you retake it. So hit yes, it'll save the image, and then as you can tell there, you now have a paper clip with a camera attached to it, letting you know you have a camera attachment in your message. So, and then when you're ready to send it, you can just add text if you want. So I'll just say test, drop the keyboard, and then when you hit send, you now get a cool little animation with a progress bar going across, so you can see where the video or the message is in the sending timeline, I guess you could say. So it's pretty cool in the messaging app. The take photo option is really nice. I am super happy that Sony put that in there. And also, when you get, there is more redefined notification controls. So when you go into settings and go to the notification section, you can now manage your notifications. So you can turn off the display notifications, or you can turn them on, or you can enable or disable the alert using PS Vita button, which that is the blue indicator light right there. So you can turn that on and off. And you can now, which this is new, you can now have an alert using a sound. So say when your PS Vita is in sleep mode, it'll make a sound, which I haven't actually heard yet, and it'll let you know that you have a new message or a notification. And last but not least is a new notification bar. So when you have a notification or open the notification bar, you now get one giant notification bubble instead of a little tiny one over here on the right hand side. And it just shows all of the notifications rather than sorting them. It just shows them all and all the information and how much data is being downloaded and etc, etc. So pretty nice, much more descript notification section there. It's pretty nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My camera is now running out of battery, so hit the subscribe button right there, thumbs up the video, and comment below if you have any questions at all. Don't be afraid to ask. And so yes, once again, thanks for watching, and peace out till next time. Alright, I forgot a couple things. I forgot to show you guys the new look and features of the web browser. Okay, so as you can tell, the search bar and address bar is now two separate bars. The search used to be a little magnifying glass over in the right hand side here, but now it is one unified bar, or not one unified bar, one section up on top, just like it is on the iPhone 4 and iPod Touch. Also, don't want to go there. You now have this little arrow button with a line on top of it, and basically what that is a scroll to top button. So when you hit that, it scrolls the page to the top. So that's pretty cool. And then the last thing in the web browser is the ability to use the rear touchpad for scrolling, as you can see here. It's pretty cool, using the just like so. So it's a cool little option that Sony gives you. And also the web browser loads much faster than it did before, which is pretty cool. Or pretty nice. And then the last thing I forgot is in remote play. And it's something called cross controller. And basically what cross controller is it allows you to do essentially what the Wii U is going to let you to do. Going to allow you to do, And that is play games with dual screens, essentially. So you can have, say, for example, Little Big Planet up on your PS3, and then you can be using your PS Vita as the controller to play Little Big Planet 2, and create levels and everything like that. And then also, from what I heard, Sackboy in Little Big Planet 2 will jump from the PS3 on your TV screen and jump down into your PS Vita screen on a cool little level and everything there, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. I have not got to try it out. I have to download the Little Big Planet 2 cross controller patch, which will allow that to work, but I haven't done it yet. But anyway, you do that, you hit the little icon, and it'll jump into a separate application, as you can see here. So, yes. Now, thank you guys for watching, and peace out.